Amore matek Julie kaneno yub melorange mo OCWINY tiario mo tiano ania Sunday AKUMU kongo chake neno madone matipiri ewa tiano man. Lamon makibiaro ni onero dano doro yaro ya kimuduro iloro town council okwala jua chinim court ni NPT mobile man. Kadang pakta Uganda okwero marapiario mekonyo dano ya choli ilwenyi komtime matoko lataya ketika yere machekpe ye ikumalo melobo Uganda.
And so even after 2 weeks only, I realized that this is the program I needed. I embraced it seriously.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Afoyori ni matake wa otieno manetin chario nildwe apawi ya bichel medremi angwenne mwaka alibere piru angwenne ania Sunday AKUMU ajulkana yup melorange mo OCWINY kombeti chawario mo otieno. Lamon mo mono tiyute dulme Special Forces Command man SFC makoro mene kayake mudoroti uyeni otiro oenyim court en namba netie RA Ario Ade Kabungwen Ario Aboro Private Iman Julius Eche Oenyim Court Cheng Baraja Court Makiberia Pinman Court Pamoin Kiberia Pingi Cheng Baraja Iloro Town Council Mateo Yam District Kama Kwara Jwadni En Matwal Peti Mobalario ni Wenge Dokmero Duju Oberu Logachora La George Wan Luo Television Hudson Apunyo Oberute Court En Kelly Matute Ngoma Utime Ikare Mewinyo Piro Kibia Kamenek Makekero iwi en Lamon Makiloni Julius Eche Kimoro Komenek we maperwate ki section mi echel piru abor kidung mi echel piru bungwen kidong chura mi pierario me penal code act ka echel ke yake mudong maperwate ki section mi ario pierabor we bichel subsection ario me penal code act. Pero man kono time dongat ma oberka wina yo bero Special Forces Group Division man court marshal magoberu penye court pamoin goberu penye Iloro Town Council Mateo Yam District tam kawaini mono Balman otime kiyem.
Much of that, but he's the IO in the matter.
He got out, he left her inside and started following the son while firing. Then Hassan ran away. Then he came back. When he came back, she had already eaten herself behind those gold and men. So he went behind the counter and found that the counter was locked. But there was 65,000 shillings. It was on the table. He picked that money and came outside. That is the
On come Piruman till Lieutenant Colonel Moses Navasa. Kun ben ngamatele we Piru Bagamente till Lieutenant David Basima kidongat matika chung meka wangat mak waino timobal aye Lieutenant Hilary Rugendo. Longol ko penga matika telewigin ayeti Captain Hassan Mulyanti. Lopiru Pagamente go report court ni mono ngat makoti komende piru bichel medjemi apawi ario emwaka ali beru piru wadere kar makono roko uniform mon Iloro Town Council eno donye dukan mechato jami megero mano tie pa Robert Obore ka openyo pilim. Malupe kilok makewaju inyim court man ni karamendo doni dukan ni eno dok uyago chili ngali pier bichelu ya bier keken dok ngat mono tika neno dukani o lui wogo. Ikar makomo chago miele eno yabo machi kumdano kao chilu joa dek mono kitika kane ikabero manchuma merego anyuki. Ngarachel otawa ka joario mako wanane ayobero Innocent Obol mane pirwa beach language boda mano tiyo Iloro Town Council kadong private Emmanuel Okelo magana pirwa beach la mon mokene maono ti yweyo medok tich. Okelo dano mabedo bene loro town council notika karo gerakara ichawa machiele kimudogo man otime kwere. Karibet ketane Carmeno nyim koti teng baraja echeo kwa la juat ni matwal en timo balman. Dolmo miyo kony merocho wich pedano makititi kiyere machek peye onyobene kon keluni pakta Uganda ngutio kwero marapira rio metit bamegete gulu archdiocese genti mater me konyo rocho be bulu kene jomo kene magiti kiyere machek peye nyoge mar kon la pera wek wigi ochakyo po chak dugo mati dulman miyo kon mo patikin pochi dok bene pol gigi ber ka wot menene ke fonyo dan komrat payele maketman kiyo merocho ko padano madong tike yat maketman no balo woko mameke padi Samuel le mwara okiri matikon kaloy dulman owain ke chare mwara alibrika dek dormirge madet loyo yetime konyo rocho ko padan magiti komal me Uganda atikane iya chuli watie kono kilokman matut kibot jonesani ucharachon
Pakta Uganda tidula chel makicharo etegul archdiocese merocho ko padano tutwale jomagitiyo kiyat chalo kon jai marungi meto ikina mukene we kwoma megi bed mabe ki yot kom dulman miyo kony mayat kinywa kutam bodano matiki tu chalo aduki me mato kon ma okaru laju jai meto ki kwe yat mogo mabalo yot kom padano dulman dongo miyo kony bodano makaro mia dek wiye kit mapadi Samuel Mwara Ukidi director me Pakta Uganda waju.
So I went there to a place called Serenity Center, the first treatment center in Uganda. And it was mostly started for priests. This disease does not care whether you are a priest or whether you are a puraka or whether you are rich or poor. Learn it or not. Doesn't care. As long as you drink, you may be 1 out of 10 who is predisposed to it, and you become addicted, you become sick from the disease of alcoholism. I did not know. Many people do not know up to now. So when I was there, I realized that I was in the right place. As I was growing up, I was praying that God should give me medicine for God allowed me to get the treatment, the medication, by first allowing me to go through it. And so even after 2 weeks only, I realized that this is the program I needed. I embraced it seriously. Many priests were sent for treatment after me, but many did not take it seriously. And I regret to say that we buried so many alcohol-related sickness. So this is not a disease to be joked with. It's a serious matter. It's a family disease. It does not affect only that particular person. It affects the whole family. It affects the whole community.
Margaret Ward, program manager me Pakta Uganda uteroni, pero maluak meteder tiu kikon, jai, marungi, kiyat mo keneni, fuduong ikin peny, werotika kiluk pero metuo, ikumdano, magitiyo en kiyat meno.
Pero wa en me mato jai mato kon ki yedi mo keneni, ma wanen dong tiana wa ki jowa gitika tiki yeni. Tikuma di matek ma da level no la mal to twal ingelo tiano ka tagi ngaro ko tagi ni mujetie pat ko meno chamo kene pengene da tini be tika mato ngo tika mato gi no mo pen muje pe gi chere ma nguj gi pe ni so pol gi tika ki yadi mogo ma nguj gi tini gi ti chero ma nguj gi pe ni chalo kuba mai kerte lebi muje pe mo gi roy soxi tian gi ci ro soxi yeso en mu kene ma ndong pe ram na ne pe ram ngene da tini tika da kit en pingo ento wo ngi ni meno kene la tini dong ko tika la ke kita pe ngi ko tem kong yenyo tel loke no chamo kene do donyo iti ki jeme keto enoni so ingeo ka do gudu gang lok me kwan ene don't affected to twal kumero kero sobriety club school piano amiro ni go betki platform mama konyo lotino me neno ni gi beri kin gi bogo lok gi nwa ta me beri mabe kumbe lotino tika ki gang kwan pi lok me kon ki jai ada ke yemo gar yemo no be pier kene we school fees
Padi John Felix Opio ikar metelu lega ne mekwe wajani lweny ma obiru itunku malo me lubu Uganda ni obali widano mapol chipakta tika choko chwiny luak mapego mano diyogi wekwogi uroche chalo dano adana.
Pakta is like this Joseph. Like this Joseph, son of encouragement. Is the product of the resurrection. So, lo Cristo mo po be ada kima kiripe. Niu wai karma la rachitan don nerania ini kau mede komansi kera doro. Setang chao kelo na rago. Chao kelo poka ko. Chao ngui tu kim jone ko. Chao kelo wine marai. Miti marai ichwin dano ko chako telle picham dano ko chako neni amani aki kwene dano ko chako neni ini kono dokan wa aki kwene ngaki kakapa nga ko chako neni dong bapak unu ngeu ngoma chitan timu kere wai wat me chel kong kela poka kadang unu kela poka tinunu luenyu ka luenyu dong karo ken pe nek ke ye no atena dotava.
Pakta Uganda kumkarne tiki lutu Pierre Rio Wiachel magu aki lobo mapat magitika nungo kony mayat i rehabilitation center pia duki metich ki yat yu mapeo pore kondano mapoldong guwoke kaberu meno pi Wan Luo TV Jonisani Uchaga Chon Iguru City.
ANGEYA mamago biashara lufugule wane gamente ukata kedwa ko piny wele jama ginana kichone kwere pichato nyik jama nyike elao lufu wane mono chanda magichoe kon pibe lufu magichara kon mapat wele tila mal dok man wego gen mapol pegano monongo kero mechone mechata kwiri mechala welu yup kodi madom magitilo bo Uganda kanyi Emat Jacinta Odon lufu achel makono NT ya Chinaka mani ya Luoro Cheng Parish iye Buja Sub County o wane mono pero gimadit yeti la komnongo lim mechone bot gamente mlo Uganda machalo chat kodi enonywa matut bot Jasper Igwel
pur amati ilang tiamo kwa gamente maya bodogola bot pur we ko teberger kare mechoyo nyigwit korea meginuti kede bot gamente kondoko dwa hoping welchenta mayo ti yimu ikom kopikom choyo kori macha tin mechoyo kori macha bot gamente kono jamma pol gamente tiu keriere me mirni manon dana me tiu ti me ko kori kere chato mir berker kare mechoye bot gamente Emat Jacinta Odongo teder ma chinanga meti Paris ma Luor Cheng igomale boye ya pa district en kono tero tien ko pango mio pur rapol tia ma ber wado ko ni mananu ko ramegino tio piro petia berger kare metu
kayin pe kelo korio aho akaite bino moyo anakare yini kerikito okweyo o mahero ko iteri porro imaro ko kete ko akornani okwero tuga itimo ningo pi maro gudu pe yini kwero moyo ko mirana mo korena ate toa ada te kwanyo ate teri porro en kitana gwako kede korena enono
Simon Peter Odongo mobera tedera chel ANGEYA teki ko kompur sunflower kede soya igomale buye dokata dero me achinanga igo I Paris ma Luor Cheng en kono tero ngo ame gamente miru kon kero pur we ko pur berger kare me katukere ni korea ameti aber
yen pur na ni tilu ruam kwer diang da miru gin mi o walking tractor dang katie miru dang gin mi munu jami ducha me konyo me ngo me puri porro tabulin dang katie miru wote mi yo jo yenen tabulin ename ka yini yi ko kede korni pi porra chil nyoy kelo pajo te dinu to beda chil mi maketere wora chil na kakade joy wi lobo to lara kai winyu ko bi ni welo porro no bedo bale kom ngo bale kom jokene dinu pin jokene dinu ka de tabure ta pete paro ta woti ngo jobo medi kuoyo en ke kanu dwoko da makete ngo makete pur chien
Joiti bor Rocky Oyile mober manager me apach community seed bank amati apach municipality doka pura cheli te group me medate ho farmers group amati apach municipality en kono ta kwa dagamente ikobekom neno ni manno odwa hoping wella mati yimu ikobekom choyo kori bodgamente
support tapiratek tieni machiel wanu achalo pur kede achalo bank umiti government nu miwa support financial support ame miwa kare me producing koriwani aduong pien ka nu maybe a land aduong me uromo plotting out producing kede korini binumi yo wa nu yield aber out te supplying kede region so can education government numero ye me yo wakare me choye etien choye ni miro umiwa ka fees or ti ye miro bed fees ame ti affordable borwo wanu pur pien kate kipo miwa fee ame ti affordable bor pur nyurni kori wapeo choyo ame kori wada petenge ye peda te konyo region so keneni
Hakim Banire amobero national board chairman Pidulme East and Southern African Small Scale Farmers Forum okobani manano
all the products we use comes from our coffers, comes from our homes, comes from our granaries, comes from our. So that is the difference. So you see, there is a very big boundary between the two. If you didn't know, I don't see a boundary, big one. The other than working it for profit. For us, we are saying it is about our livelihood.
Moses Edward Erongu, Amayabero, Senior Agricultural Inspector, Seed Inspection in National Seed Certification Service in Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fishery. He located the Wan Luo Television, Chichoki, Boma, Kampala. En kono odoha ikwacho tadero magi akwa gamente ye yotadero berkekare mechoyo bodgamente pone korea megeno tikere.
Now the policy recognizes indigenous varieties and their conservation. That is the national seed policy, and their conservation for purposes of nutrition and that other attributes which come with them, and then also giving a good foundation to our breeders to develop maybe other varieties out of them. But the policy is not clear on what, or the law itself is not clear on what exactly qualifies to be a farmer's variety. Okay? The procedure of arriving at naming something a farmer's variety is not clear, and the procedure on how it should be registered is not very clear. On our side, it is very easy to implement once we have a clearly laid out procedure that this is how this qualifies to be a farmer's variety.
Akwaho jami mogame mite ma tapur no dana me berger kar me yikokori kerichato miruti.
A variety to be registered according to our laws must have met two criteria, that it must have been developed and having a clear parentage, okay, pedigree, and it must have value for cultivation and use. It must at least be able to have those attributes which give value for a farmer who is going to use this, and normally comparable to what is existing in the market. It should be closer or more superior to that, unless it's addressing a specific constraint, maybe pest and disease constraint, drought tolerance, and that kind of thing. But most times the yield is one of the key priorities in terms of registration of a variety. Then two, it must also be distinct, uniform, and stable.
Rangu kono temadeni mano korea me otadaro kom karman ko ni mano obero korea metia ber ento itubod gamente gino nuoni mano.
So most of the farmers varieties fall below that. You find they are just a population which is being maintained together, and you cannot draw a distinction that this is this particular variety, so it becomes difficult to register them under that criteria. And then also two, some crops have no center of origin, I would say, in Uganda, and some of them were introduced. Some of these varieties farmers are now owning, originally registered under specific breeding programs or companies.
Let the policies guiding agriculture, let the policies about environmental protection come from the person at the bottom. Let them come from the farmer. Let them not come from the technocrat in the ministry or the technocrat in the World Bank. Let those policies come from the bottom, because at the end of the day, it's the person at the bottom who will be affected most.
Wan Luo Television, just Peguel Ilango Sub-Region.
Welcome to Gangwan Makiloni Amus College Maki Bukedia District Yobero Terai to Romete so Zono Championship Mangongo Ekonoko Bulu Secondary School Litu Romau Time Manuto Dilma Gekipa Ube Magiti Kunyao Melobu Uganda Matikon Kilokman Matut Kibot Maiko Onye
Aika amema kerkarachel kede truko mupira mesukulun mesinia ame wokun itu bad meteso enado otiekotie kiber sukulu me Amus College ame wokun district me Bukedia enotwero yeno ikopo me awobe anyira gida eno yeo ikopo me anyira dida dokon kopa maker karachel kede da basketball da sukulu nonda enotero sukulu meko bulubulu senior secondary school ame wokon e district meka beremaido enotwero PM karachel kededa awobe me Amus College school itukome finals ame maker karachel kededa mupira.
I congratulate Bulubulu and Amus College for reaching finals and for displaying very wonderful standards. Thank you very much. Today when Bulubulu took long to arrive, a rumor came saying that they might even fail to go to Masaka. We shall not afford to discourage this young talent. Wow. As the leaders from Muteso, we shall mobilize ourselves to support that school.
Amus College School, you are welcome to Masaka. Kabulbul Senior Secondary School, you are welcome as second runners-up. The other teams that we are going to win shall have Bukedia Comprehensive Senior Secondary School. Then we shall have the mighty Mora High School, the Legends. Then for the girls, we shall have still Amus College School. Then we shall have Bukedia Comprehensive, Onset Senior Secondary School. And then we shall have Bukedia Comprehensive Senior Secondary School.
On behalf of the district, we want to say thank you for choosing Mora. Thank you for competing. In a competition, there is always a winner. And I want to urge my people of Kobulubulu. By the way, I come from Kobulubulu. I want to urge them that thank you for playing. We shall keep on supporting you.
In school, one of the problems we've had is the number of you who enjoy the football, but when you go back, you go to other businesses and you cause the schools problems.
Bed bala ko bulubulu SS tamakino yote lung meneno bekono kikelo ikopo ni district meka beremaido podi likame otwerere yonge Amus College School lono ko bulubulu SS tame wokun ikaberemaido enabino bedo karachel kede school achia par balanat Amus College Ngora High karachel kede Bukedia Comprehensive ibad metu awobe Michael Onyinge Wan Luo TV Ingora District.
Afoya matek na report pa Michael Onyinge kelo ya geki pa yup melorange mo chini tiario matin ania sande AKUMU binwe lorange mantiri chawa ario modiko inyimi yup merupintin afoya na Wan Luo Television iwang chawa juju.